Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly March 2024 read. This is going to be a general read. We're going to see what comes up. Whatever comes up is what we'll honor, okay? So whatever the cards want to tell us, okay? This is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus sign, perhaps, and even your north node, depending on what comes up too, okay? So let's just take a look and see what is most important for you, okay? What's at the bottom of the deck, Sag? What do we have? Seven of Fire. Nice. Ooh, I like this. This is all about competition, perseverance, defending your position, your protectiveness, having good, healthy boundaries and focusing in on yourself. And then I get the Queen of Air. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You're being very keen and perceptive as you push forward and persevere on, who you want to enter into your partnerships, your connections, your situations. She's very keen and perceptive, I think, through this process. And I feel, what's interesting is even with the Seven of Fire, it's all about having faith in this process, right? So you're pushing forward, having faith, you're going the distance, okay? Like a lot of you aren't conforming. You've got a unicorn there, okay? So you could be performing as a unicorn, because you're not conforming to, kind of maybe social traditions or, anything of the sort. I think that you are focusing in on doing your personal best and persevering. I feel that you're unstoppable in some sort of way, using that keen sense of perception, from the Queen of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be someone that you're dealing with, or this is you're taking on that energy. But if you're unhappy with the course that you're on, you don't have to let, it's kind of like you don't have to compromise what's most important to you. So if someone isn't happy with where you're at, it doesn't mean that you have to lean in towards what they want. So this is about releasing the temptation to trust that you can make things happen and you can live your life on your own terms and have inspired solutions, and come up with inspired solutions as you push forward. So I feel that your passion is pushing you to move the obstacles aside as you gain like more and more effort, like sustained effort as you move forward. This is what I'm getting coming through. Let's go ahead, since this is St. Patrick's Day in the month, the month of that, let's see what's in the pot of gold here and your fortune cookie here. Let's take a look and see what's going on for you here. What do we get? What do we get for Sagittarius? What do we have? Dabble in something new and different. The results will be most satisfactory. Ooh, I like this for you. That's powerful, guys. Well, let's dive in. If you're looking for a personal read, guys, click the link up here on my description box below. All right. I've got a few openings there. But let's dive in terms of what you need to step back from on this month. Now, what I'm getting here is the Four of Fire. Now, the four of Fire is all about finding some sort of balance in some sort of celebration, home balance, stability in your home, reunions. This could be, some sort of celebration. You need to step back from something of this sort. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull a few more cards and find out what this thread is. I get Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Stepping back from, and then there's some sort of travel, change of movement that's happening here. Okay, interesting. So it's like stepping back from social engagements and such, and you're focusing in on your pentacles. You're just focusing in on your stability and your security. You're focusing in on what you're manifesting, all the new opportunities and the resources and the abundance that you have. And then I get the Eight of Fire, which is travel, change, and movement that's happening. There's fast changes that are happening, sudden changes. You're making progress. Speed is happening, right? A lot of excitement is happening here. So, you're just really focused in and concentrated on having a keen sense of perception as you persevere with good boundaries and moving forward. What is it that, anything more that you need to be aware of here? What is it that we get? What do we get? You're thinking about something right now, making some decision. Maybe you're trying to make some sort of decision. You have to step back to get a better perspective of this. All right. And what else do I get? I get persevering. You're persevering there. Beautiful. You're persevering, Sagittarius. You're moving forward. Okay. And I do get, I don't think you're giving up here. All right. This is all about like going towards what it is that you desire and love. success. Like maybe you've worked so hard that you've got that grit to get exactly what you want, that you've got success fatigue at this moment. You're just waiting for something to pop right now. Okay, what do I get? Yep, there we go. There it is. There's the birthing of something new. That's what it is. Libra energy is coming through. Okay, so maybe you're waiting for something to open wide, right? For something new to begin, a new creativity, a new project. This is what I get. And you're following your bliss. You know what you're doing, Seth? You're doing what inspires you. And this is where there's no fear-based decisions. It's like, I'm going to do what inspires me because my heart is meeting my mind, right? There's no fear. There is all about, using your creativity for what? Your new beginning. All right. So in some sort of way. All right. So that's what I'm getting. Whoa, cards fell down. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Anything more about what you need to kind of be aware of here and step back from? Well, I get a rebirth. You're stepping back from the old and you're pushing forward towards the new. And that's what I'm getting. So there's some sort of rebirth that is happening. And I do get, there's someone who could be watching you or inspecting you in terms of what you're doing. Okay. So there could be someone that is watching you at this moment. All right. And there is messages and communication that's coming through. This could be communication of some sort, maybe regarding the inspirations that you're working on. So stepping back from the old and moving, really focused on forward momentum. That's what I get. Okay. So, that's what I'm getting here. And you're focusing in on your spirituality with, as you move forward, you're focusing in on that and you're kind of shape shifting from the old into the new, like the clouds are clearing and you're pushing forward. All right. So let's take a look at what you need to step towards this month. What do you need to step towards this month? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. I got to tell you, all the signs there's a few signs that I'm doing that are getting this, and you're one of them. But this is about going towards your destiny. Luck, I should say, luck, Lady Luck, right? So fate, fortune, chance, change, making a decisive change in this moment. What you need to do is make a decisive change at this moment. This is what's coming through, guys. There's some sort of risk or opportunity from the Wheel of Fortune that's coming through. Okay. Give me anything more that's important for you here. So the Star, oh my gosh, front and center and in the spotlight. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm telling you guys. It's like an opportunity for a new inspiration, a renewal. You've gone through some sort of spiritual healing, but some of you could be in the spotlight, or there's a change of luck of being in the spotlight. Someone that we're with, I got Aquarius energy. But this is beautiful. So this is focusing in on living an inspired life now, okay? It's happening. It points to a renewed sense of encouragement after all the changes that you've gone through. Like, you so deserve this. You're starting to recognize that, that faith comes with a new beginning, okay? Or, with that opportunity of a new beginning, okay? So you're really inspired by life right now, and everything that's happening is all about, a renewed sense of engagement. And how much newer can it be, with the Wheel of Fortune coming through, right? The Wheel of Fortune is all about this opportunity for, just destiny, and it meets synchronicity at the same time. So it's like you're whatever gamble that you're working on, or whatever risk that you're going to take, trust that you're in co-creation with the universe and that your destiny is obvious to you now, is what I get. There's a lucky break, and there's just a moment when things just turn out perfectly, right? And that just shows you just how connected that you are with the universe. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's take a look at anything else that comes through. What do we get? Yeah, incoming message that's going to be a game changer. So this is part of that communication, okay? There is some sort of communication. And this could be a message that is about making connections, a surprise invitation that is a gift, and it's about making connections. So it's making some sort of connection. An incoming message where it's darkest before the dawn. It's kind of like, something happens like all of a sudden, guys. Like, it's like You don't expect it, but it's something that you've manifested. It's a new desire of a reality that's coming through, because at the bottom of the deck, I get it's manifested. So it's like astrology is gonna, the tarot is gonna give you like the extra edge here is what I get. There's a vibrational alignment that your reality is already present in your life. All right. And it's like this new destiny that is coming through. All right. Give me anything more that would be important for Sagittarius to keep in mind about what you need to step towards this month. Okay. New opportunities, open up to be open to what the Wheel of Fortune has to give you. Oh, gosh, with the Star card, I get the winter solstice. I get winter solstice, which is a reflection. Okay. So this is time for some sort of reflection that is taking place. So with you, I kind of feel that maybe that you have hibernated for some time, and maybe that you have done enough of that. Like, it's almost like I feel you've done a lot of that. I think that you have, it's like the midpoint of winter, where you kind of like you're focusing in on the past year, asking yourself like what are the most important lessons that I've learned. So you could be, thinking about that. Like, what have I learned, through this whole year, right? So, I mean, the winter solstice is the reflection, and it allows ourselves to go inside for shelter and contemplate the seasons that's past, the season that is, and then the season that's yet to come. So you're kind of looking at the whole picture here, okay? So I feel that at this moment that it wants you just to review the past year and ask yourself, what are the most important lessons that you have learned? And what have you accomplished? Sag, what dreams and visions do you want to manifest as you push forward in this new year? Okay. Whether it's been challenging or a smooth ride, just honor what's ever happened and then let it go and allow yourself some solitude and some quiet that you can kind of turn into some sort of reflection. Okay. So there is some sort of reflection, and that is what you need that's what you need in terms of steps ahead to move forward this month. Now, what do you need to additionally know about moving forward? Let's take a look at what that is. What do you need to additionally know? Is to have patience. Just what you want to hear, right? So no, it's all about having patience, and that's key, because it's really important for you to recognize the gems that are before you so you don't miss them, right? It's like everything's in moderation. It's like the temperance card, a little bit too. It's just that patience is going to bring a lot of recognition of the alignment, in terms of your purpose. So just know that moderation in all things is required right now. So what you need to know about additionally moving forward is do it in moderation. Okay. You may not see it yet in the outer visible world, but that's like spirit is looking out for you. So just keep focusing in on moderation in all things. That's very, very key right now. Okay. Anything else for Sagittarius that wants to shine through? Moderation in terms of new vitality coming together, the Sun card. This is for new vibrancy coming through. The Sun is about positivity, happiness, trust, openness is coming through. New vitality could be between you and another person. That's Leo energy. And what else? And then cultivating, stopping for a moment before you put more effort into something or invest more into something. This is about a change and a pause before you cultivate and kind of want to pursue, moving forwards. It gives you an opportunity to say, hey, do I continuously want to follow this path? Or do I want to make some other adjustments as I move forward? Or am I going to completely shift, how I want to move forward? Because the Wheel of Fortune is also a changing of direction. So I feel that, something comes in that shifts everything, quite frankly. You're reflective about it, and then you're deciding, okay, is what I get. Yeah, and this is about letting go of the responsibilities that are no longer yours, that you don't have to carry anymore, or it's that last bundle of sticks, and then you can actually rest, right? And then asking yourself, oh my gosh, was it worth it? That type of thing. But you're moving slowly and in a calculated way, moving slowly, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And so what you need to know additionally about moving forward is to move slowly. You are not a victim. You are not, you're not constrained. You are not helpless. Just move slowly in the mind and keep that introspection within and be strong, okay? Be strong, see the bigger picture with that keen sense of perception coming through here, okay? Because there's going to be some travel, change, and movement coming through is what I get. So let's take a look at how will this be in your best interest in terms of moving forward. I get the Six of Air. Wow. So what is this Six of Air? Because usually what I get when I see this, there's a transition. You're moving on. You're moving on from one thing to another, Sag, okay? You're changing directions, like you're switching the sails in your boat. You're switching directions and you're kind of birthing something new. You're changing directions. Let's get a little bit more on this for you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. What do we get? Five of Air, because maybe that you're changing directions. Oh my God. See, these cards are flying all over. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Five of Air talks about some sort of kind of, what's the word? Disagreement, some sort of conflict or tension. And what you're doing is you're rising above that. All right, you're rising above that and you're shifting and changing directions from that. All right, so interesting. Hold on one second, guys. I got to grab. Okay, sorry about that. So, all right, so I get that you're changing directions, and what does that look like? What is that? You're relaxing and allowing yourself and having faith and allowing situations to unfold, and you feel that the answers are going to come, with your highest outcome, and that's what it wants you to remember. Okay, so it's going to be your best interest to rise above any sort of, anything that is complicated or any sort of arguments or anything of the sort. So rising above disputes, conflict, tension, or bullying, anything like that, you're bigger than that. And I get heart and mind union. This is planning. You're planning your action. Yeah, and and when you have your heart and mind together, you can manifest a heck of a lot faster, right? You're manifesting your highest vibration here. Okay. So how is this in your best interest? Especially during the things that are hidden right now, Pisces energy, and the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So this is control, standing up, taking better control. It's a businessman, and then having a successful completion with the World card. I mean, the World card talks about a success and achievement. You've accomplished something. You've had a fulfillment, and you've overcome something from the past. You've rised above any sort of disputes, and something about your spirituality has grown so much. And I just feel that there is just a huge successful completion and making progress. Interesting. Let's take a look at, what you should be building on in the month ahead. What do we get? And I get the Page of Air. So I do get a message. What you should be building on is energetic, fresh ideas. This is about, focusing in on being energetic, communicative, inspired, alert, vigilant. You could be getting a message from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is this in terms of how to build upon, within this month here? A message, someone that's younger, and maybe there was some sort of deceit, and now they're focusing on taking action and moving forward. Cancer energy, having faith and moving forward. They just had deceit in the mind in some sort of way. What was this deceit in the mind? Some sort of way. What do I get? Now, yeah, they're igniting the exciting. They're deceiving their mind of being able to share their unique gifts, and they're using their talent to move forward with faith on a new chapter. All right. And they're getting the inner peace that they needed. So interesting. What you should be building on also is just the flame, building on the flame of igniting the exciting, if this is all you, having faith and taking action, and don't let your thoughts deceive you. Focus on inner peace and really focus in on clearing past ancient trauma. Physical and mental spiritual practices are going to really help you. So have something consistent that you religiously do for yourself in some sort of way. It doesn't have to be religion. It's just, something that you do that brings peace to your body, mind, and soul and spirit. Yeah, it's some sort of, I get movement is going to be necessary. So movement is going to be key. just like the river, kind of moving downstream. So it's focusing in on that. I think that it is, bringing in the calmness. I mean, look how calm this is, right? So I feel that it's all about moving forward around the mountains, like you're not the struggles, you're going around the mountains, in this, so to speak. Um, yeah, it's kind of like you see solutions a lot easier than you did before. And I feel that that's what's coming through for you here. Wow. Hmm. So move and flow downstream like the river and continuously do that. And let me gotta see what else wants to come through. I gotta find another card on this. What else wants to come through? Persevere. Don't give up. You're going through a transition, scorpionic energy. And I do get intimacy and connection, the Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow, interesting. There could be a new opportunity here. The Ace of Cups talks about a love, new creativity, spiritual, maybe initiation of something, using your intuition. It also indicates intimacy, all right? So it could be focusing in on intimacy, could be, it's like flowing, let things flow in terms of intimacy. So using, like, I don't know, I think you need to kind of go with the flow, because like water's the life, but flowing, just go with the flow. Don't block the flow. It's like this life force of the water it can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from source if you block it. So just flow, let things just come and flow. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing here, I feel. Huh. Why is that important? Why is that important for you? Because it allows you to get a better perspective. You gain clarity this way. You gain clarity and you're taking responsibility for your life right now. Okay. You're seeing the other sides of situations, and you are also at the same time taking responsibility for your life. So that's what you should be building on, is a new perspective, going with the flow, developing inner practices that really focus in on balancing yourself out, so you have a lot of faith that you charge forward as you see fit, as you move forward. There could be a message from someone also stating, hey, I'm able to charge forward now. But let's take a look. Let me see anything more. The 10 of Earth. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is fantastic, guys. This is legacy, prosperity. This is what you need to embrace when you don't feel your strongest. Focus on your legacy. Focus in on pushing forward on your legacy. The 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And focus in on mindfulness. Just focus in on being aware of where your thoughts are going and be present, all right? And learning to respond to something versus react to something. That's two different ways. Yeah. An old trigger can maybe help, focusing on where you typically would react, and that would yield drama. This is saying, no, I'm going to focus on responding with, having new beneficial thought patterns and responding differently. Okay. So keep that in mind, especially regarding a connection, partnership, or joining forces in unity with another person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be in a connection with love or not, but that's what this is saying. This is about, love. Look, I get the Lovers card too, Gemini energy. And so no one's feeling left out, right? It's just the only way that you would react is if you feel that something is really, I don't know, it was a trigger of some sort where you would typically feel left out. But this is focusing on coming together. Wow. You might have a love connection here, guys, is what I get. There's a strong partnership here. What do I get? Completion, a successful completion. Dang, we got the full moon, guys. We got that full moon that is happening. It's coming around. What do we have? The full moon is in, I think it's in, what is it, in Virgo? Where's the full moon at? I think I think it's from Virgo. I gotta look this up. I want to see if it was in Virgo. I don't know what it is. Okay, well, in any event, I do feel that there's a completion. It's on the 24th, guys. We've got a full moon that's happening on the 24th, and it's all about some sort of completion, okay? So coming together, completion, yeah, you're ready for the next step. This connection or situation is going to the next step, okay? But I just feel that you have really changed the narrative within, and with the Wheel of Fortune on your side, and really focusing in on putting those spiritual practices in place on a routine. It's like you are really careful about, you know, what you say and what you do, and you're being careful in your approach. Any final advice for you? Any final advice that would be important for you? What do we get that's coming out for Sagittarius? Interesting. Full moon in Virgo on the 24th, I think it is. Spirals of manifestation. Dang, you're already manifesting what it is that you want. You got the 10 of Pentacles that wants you to focus in on that. So it's an 18 card reducing to a 9. It's like it's already happening. Guys, it's already happening before you, okay? So this is really focusing in on like the creative spirals. So they're not, it's not linear. It's not a straight line. What you manifest is spirals, right? Something's coming into being. I know that you might think that it's further away than it is, but it's almost as if that when you have been dreaming, everything you've been dreaming of kind of falls into place, and suddenly, you know, what you've been thinking of creating kind of plunks right down into your reality, like almost like out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend. That's what that river was for. Oh, that was what that river was for. Wow. That's why we were getting that. How interesting is that, right? Whoa. Okay. Yep, here it is. It's right around the bend. It's just out of view, and the spiral of manifestation is what this card talks about. And you couldn't see it coming, but it was coming to you all along. So this is a message for you. Like sometimes you feel you're furthest away of what you want. You're actually closer than ever before. So in just one turn of the loop, you can see the manifestation taking root in the world, but yet the hold true to what? Your faith, right? The chariot energy here. Hold true to your faith, okay? And believing even when you're not seen. That's the thing. Believing when you are not seen, okay? And anyone can do that. It doesn't matter if they're an old soul or a young soul, okay? Because you're bigger, braver, and you're an ancient soul, and you have the grit to believe it, and so you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. So don't give in to those who tell you it should have happened already, or you have failed, because they're just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding. You're moving beyond that, okay? There's perfect synchronicities that are happening before you right now. It's just all coming into play. It's just like that Wheel of Fortune. It's a matter of time. So don't worry too much about the future. You're going to track what you already want, okay? Because you know right now it's about it relaxing and dealing with the here and now, okay? Your life path is unfolding in perfect harmony, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you want a personal read, see the link in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.